Hi, I'm Dexter Duran. I'm a musician and native of Shreveport, Louisiana. For the last 10 years, I've been touring with my 90s decade tribute band, the Holodecks, traveling around and playing 90s music, which is the music that I grew up with. I've been playing for about 25 years and been singing my whole life. And I've decided to put out an album during the pandemic. All the bands got called off the road, all the clubs closed, and there was a lot of uncertainty kind of in that community of what happens now? Where do we go from here? Are we going to ever be able to do this again? And I started writing music at that time. I was writing about my mental health and just kind of the state of being stuck inside, and I decided that I want to put that into the world. I wrote a couple of songs, and some songs I wrote a couple of years ago, but being in a 90s decade tribute, you don't really get to perform your own music. Honestly, from the little bit of music that I'm able to write, it probably just sounds like 90s music. So if you like 90s music, hopefully you'll really like what I'm doing. I'm doing a full-length album here in a couple of weeks, and I plan to, kind of put it out there in the world, and hopefully people can connect with it.
Seem to think right, can't seem to be right on anything yet. And I'm feeling this inside, and I'm needing you tonight, yeah. I can't stop thinking about you. But I always come back to you. But then you come around, and I don't wanna see you, and I'm kneeling down. But I want you, and it's just a smile. That's all I can do. So when you come around, I don't want you, yeah. Right, I keep finding things to do, yeah. But sometimes it just feels right. I can't commit, but I want to, yeah. I can't stop thinking about you. But I always come back to you. But then you come around, and I don't wanna see you, and I'm kneeling down. But I want you, and it's just a smile. That's all I can do. So when you come around, I don't want you. And now I know there's nothing that I can do. I can't be satisfied, justified by you. I wanna know, maybe there's some way, maybe I could somehow get through to you. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm moving on, but I always come back to you. But then you come around, and I don't wanna see you, and I'm feeling down, but I want you, and it's just a smile. That's all I can do. So when you come around, I don't want you, when you come around, and I don't wanna see you, and I'm feeling down, but I want you, and it's just a smile. That's all I can do. So when you come around, I don't want you.
So a couple of weeks ago, I started rehearsing this music at Foxtrot Studios, which a friend of mine, Sean, it's his studio, and some very good local musicians around town that I've been able to get to know. John Hoffman on drums, Chris Hirsch on guitar, my longtime friend Jimmy Wooten, Brady Blade, kind enough to come in and play on a couple of songs, and I'm still kind of working on other musicians that are kind of maybe some horn players and things like that, keyboard players. A lot of my songwriting is done primarily on the acoustic guitar. I do a little bit of electric playing, but most of it's acoustic because that's kind of where my influences came from. Very Dave Matthews Band, Jars of Clay, that kind of stuff. Putting my songs together has been interesting because I'm taking an idea and going, if a piano player or if another type of musician came in, how would they write it, or would it be any different? But it's been a fantastically creative process. I've always wanted to go into the studio and record, but now that I have the opportunity to, I'm just very excited to see where these songs can go, because I'd always hoped that they would be more than just me on my guitar playing. So I think this is an opportunity to really put that out there.
Sunshine heating up my pillow. I love it when you let me sleep in on Sunday morning. 'Cause last night we had some so good powder and smoke like we talked about, but it came with a pirate warning. 'Cause oh girl, you and me are just right. Communicate and don't ever fight, and let's put out of our cool. You dig to the mountaintop, you climb up, you don't ever stop, and girl, I like the way you move. I'm not deep sleep when I'm in my dark place, one when I can't see your face, just the shape of your figure moving toward me so slow. You keep that coming all night, and girl, you never let me go. Oh, and jealousy, and not too much, I'm a jealous bee, 'cause I like my flower. And when we go out, just to come back home, and then I climb up in your tower, yeah, with that taste of sweet and sour. 'Cause oh girl, you wind me up just right. Communicate and don't ever fight, and let's put out of our cool. You take to the mountaintop, you climb up, you don't ever stop, and girl, I like the way you move. And girl, I like the way you move. Oh no, we're falling down just like raindrops, fall into bed and make splash sounds. I got that lift from downtown, 'cause it's my favorite place to go. My favorite place to go is downtown, downtown that makes you move. And girl, I like the way you move. And girl, I like the way you move. And girl, I watch that way you groove. And girl, I like the way you move.
I've always picked up, acoustic gigs here on the side, when the band's off the road or if there's a kind of a stint between shows. But I've started incorporating the original music that I wrote, and starting back in January of this year, I put together kind of a backing band and got out there and actually kind of started performing my original music. And it's so exciting. It's tough because a lot of the music that I write has a lot of instruments going on, and it's really hard to kind of say, all right, how many guys do we need up here? Because these stages are really tiny. We can't really fit, 3 horn players and a Hammond player and an auxiliary percussionist. So it's just been very stripped down. But that's what kind of gives me this excitement to put this album out, because now we get to really see where the songs can go, and hopefully it'll be representative of what I hear in my head.
Love a woman more than love. Don't need help from above. There's always someone telling me who I am and who to trust. But I know it's not love. I wanna hold you more than touch. Tell me it's okay, I know what's enough. There's always some place I could be, but I find it tough. I wanna hold you, but I find it hard. Finding out what you are, what I am inside. Only two of us in here carrying on tonight. Will we ever make it out? Be spared, stay alive. Will I ever hold you again? No, I'm caught in, caged in, caught up over and over again. Wanna see you more than thoughts. I feel you, yet I feel so lost. There's bound to be some way to find you, but not get caught. But I know it's not smart. Finding out what you are, what I am inside. Only two of us in here carrying on tonight. Will we ever make it out? Be spared, stay alive. Will I ever hold you again? No, I'm caught in, caged in, I'm caught up over and over again. I'm caught in, caged in, I'm caught up over and over again. All you are, just a voice in my head. All you are, just a voice in my head. All you are, just a voice in my head. All you are is caught in, caged in, caught up over and over again. I'm caught in, caged in, I'm caught up over and over again. Caught in, caged in, caught up over and over again. I'm caught in, caged in, caught up over and over again.
A lot of this music came from the last few years, with the pandemic and kind of life changing for everybody. And, when you're stuck in a house and can't leave and can't pursue your passion and can't go out and play, it really does affect your mental health. And a lot of my songs or me working through my mental health. And I think that's what a lot of artists try and do, is just find a creative way to deal with what's going on around them. And hopefully it translates in a way that other people who struggle with mental health can connect with and know that, they're not alone in that we're all struggling.
We got a long, long, long way left, with nowhere left to hide. so many times. And it's crazy, and it's crazy. Think we do, but we don't know. Don't know what's ahead. And it's crazy. I know it's crazy. Someone said that we lost. We've already lost, but with golden sky in mind, in spite of what we left behind. And it's another day of feet stepping out on the line. Glad we've taken the time to find our way, when all along you'll find the closing time gets closer every day. So don't look back and see my life following you and sailing on, being the center, folding hands and shifting sand. And it's crazy, and it's crazy. Think we do, but we don't know. No, we don't know what's ahead. And it's crazy. I know it's crazy. Someone said that we lost. We've already lost, but with golden sky in mind, in spite of what we left behind. And it's another day of fate stepping out of line, with golden sky in mind, in spite of what we left behind. And it's another day of feet stepping out of the line.
So this album's going to be coming out in the fall. It's going to be on streaming services. I'm considering doing a physical release as well, because I know some people still like to have something they can, buy at a show and play, in their car or whatever. So, I'm on social media, Dexter Duran and the Port City Sound. So please, check me out, follow me, like me, comment, tell me you like my music, tell me you hate my music. I don't care. Just interact with me, because it gives me something to do and something to look forward to.